He was fantastic. We spoke to him after the game. He seems to be really enjoying his spell here at the moment.
Lewis right-footed towards the back post, and it's John Mountney who met it. Ethan Boyle was his marker, wasn't close enough, and Mountney flashed the first chance just wide of the near.
Ethan Boyle is going in now, so you'd imagine that Conor Barry fancies his chances here.
Yeah, good angle for a right footer. A 3-man St. Pat's wall. Conor Barry right-footed, and it's hit Alfie Lewis. And the rebound just wide, broke to Barry. We've a view here, Jared. Looked like it was always going wide, and I think Yaros thought the same, but close, and a really good example of.
To yourself, this is the way it's going to flow, and what I said already is Ollie and Hegsy will be absolutely delighted with this. They'll want it to stop start. They won't want Pats to keep building up attack after attack after attack, and whether they can get kind of chances themselves and how they build up their own attacks. But what they want more importantly is to be solid at the back, make sure they don't give away anything silly. And try and stay in the game for as long as they possibly can. You got to remember, JD's came to Tallaght a few weeks ago and drew 1-1.
Yep.
So it's not like they're coming here, as novices saying, "Oh God, we're playing against a top team and Pats. They're going to have a lot of the ball and we're going to struggle." This would have been similar, and he probably would have used that, those clips over the last few days to kind of show the players that they can actually do a really good job of that.
Well, at the moment, Finn Harps ahead of Dundalk at the table, which probably says a lot about how Finn Harps have started and also how poor Dundalk have been. Chance though for St. Pat's on the attack. Here comes Matty Smith right-footed. That is easy for Mark McGinley.
Yeah, just going back to that, I think it does go to show.
Barrett.
Good play.
And Lee Desmond finds Ian Birmingham with a little bit of space down the left hand side, although Olabi's done very well to get back and actually win that ball into the feet of Adam Foley.
Oh, he's in.
Barry and McNamee here. Mountney had been advanced on the attack and now he has to sprint back. And Barry McNamee. And it breaks Ethan Boyle. Right-footed volley. What a save by Yaros down to his right, 25 yards out. And that's a really, really good strike, Ger, and probably quite surprising for a defence. To the far side here at Richmond. And his corner will come in left-footed. It's flat across the front post, flicked out by Chris Forrester. And it was only flicked as far as Kosovar Siddiqui, but just couldn't get himself in a position to get anything on target. And Yaros goal-footed. And all the big men coming up to get themselves into the box. We'll have a check on the penalty in a second if we can, but for now we'll stick with the corner. McNamee. And it's a header by Olabi wide of the near post. He's just so quick, Jay, isn't he? He's just so quick, and he puts people on, or they're going to get played around, and sometimes it's better just to stay a little bit more compact. Drop Olabi in and trying to say the Pats, come on, play through us. And Lewis has won that ball back from Finn Harps. Chance here for St. Pat's. Left foot across to Coughlin, crowded by Finn Harps defenders. He's turned Coughlin, and it's a goal. 1-0 to St. Patrick's Athletic out of absolutely nothing. Alfie Lewis won the ball. It's actually caught the keepers off guard so much because he's thinking, one, he's not going to turn, two, he's not going to get a shot off, but it's a hell of a finish. And it's Adam Foley who has that right-footed volley. Of course, has started the season so well for Finn Harps, and that one just flashed two races from that midfield position, but it's volleyed out by Siddiqui off the Vanguard plus sign on the main stand here, Richmond, and straight back to Burns. Lovely run by Chris, wasn't it? Nice little cushion ball by Dara Burns, but Chris's run was really good. Chance for Robbie Benson, and it's 2-0 St. Pat's. What a finish by Robbie Benson. We spoke a few moments ago about his importance since his return from injury. He scored the winner from the penalty spot here against Bohemians. He's been a key player in the last couple of years with St. Pat's here, and 16 minutes after half time he's made it St. Pat's Athletic 2, Finn Harps 0. I just spoke about Chris Forrester's run from Dara Burns. This time it was Robbie Benson's run that decided to go in. Little ball in, but so many times this season Ronan Coughlin drops into them little spaces, and when he does as a centre forward, it's vital that one of the midfielders or one of the wide players comes in. It's exactly what's happened. He's dropped in again, Ronan. He's linked the play. Really good time run by Robbie Benson. Lovely little bit of composure. Back on. If you're going to have a centre forward that drops in, you have to get people beyond. So getting runners beyond the opposition midfield, getting runners beyond the opposition's back four is really, really important. And especially, you can see it's such an aspect of the game that it's not always have to be in front. It doesn't always have to be patient. Lewis, Coughlin, back to Lewis again. St. Pat's just throwing in confidence, and why wouldn't they at 2 up? Burns. And he'll cross this left-footed towards the back post. It's a great ball to Robbie Benson, and he's just flashed it across the goal here. I'm not sure if he wanted to cross it in for Coughlin or shoot himself, but either way, it's gone wide. On any loose passes. I think Abbey's run his race, Jay. I think he's struggling now. He's that player that kind of works off explosion and gets in behind and stuff like that, but he just seems to be really tiring now. He's probably not being disciplined enough second half. A chance here, lovely flick. Dara Burns, and Mark McGinley out with his left foot. chance though, it's not gone just yet because Burns has crossed it in, and it is 3-0 to St. Pat's, and it's that man, Ronan Coughlin again. He cannot stop scoring. That's his 4th goal since return to the mid-season break, and it was put on a plate here from Dara Burns. Wow.
Again, but you know what? It's a beautiful little flick headed by Chris Forrester. It's allowed Dara Burns to get onto it. McGinley's actually done quite well. He's actually come out from his line. But the problem is, Dara Burns, he's well able, his ability's phenomenal. McGinley does really well, he's come out with his feet, but Dara wasn't even thinking anything, just put it back in there. Great ball in, great little finish from Ronan, and that certainly seals the game. And Olavi is the one that's going to be coming off, and Foley, you'll probably be seeing enough from Ollie in a half time. You know, take out the sloppiness, kind of move the ball a little bit quicker. Can you be better in the final third? Can we get towards them? And it's exactly what they've done, and it's kind of led to kind of killing this game off with 20 minutes to go.
Coyle to Foley. Back to McNamee, and again that hard work of Matty Smith on show there. Smith back in and just disrupts McNamee a little bit, who's found his brother there. One McNamee to the other. Sean Boyd. There is a player around the box who's one that St. Pat's will need to watch. He's very, very quick, good finisher, and also a big aerial threat. Possible foul by Lee Desmond on Boyd, but not given by the referee. Boyd, McNamee, nice play by Finn Harps, and the pace of Adam Foley here running behind. Will the keeper get there? He won't, and Adam Foley has scored for Finn Harps. Yaros was tempted to come off his line, didn't get there, and Adam Foley, we've spoken about how good he is in that position, Ger, and he's just got one back for Finn Harps, so interesting here, Richmond.
Do you know what? It's a really good finish. Maybe Veet will feel that. He probably came out a little bit earlier, but he's just run off Ian Birmingham on the inside. Little flick, he's spun around them, and it's become a race, and that's what you don't want as a defender running back. Feet has probably left him a little bit too much, but it's a great finish, and we said that the game was probably over for Finn Harps. What you don't want to do from a Pat's point of view, you said do they stick or do they twist? It just gives them a little bit of a glimmer of hope, especially if they can go get a second.
Taken by John Mounty. All the St. Pat's players are right in on the goal line in front of Mark McGinley. There's about 12 or 14 players in that area. The corner has gone towards the back post. It's headed on by Coughlin, and it's headed over by Matty Smith just inside the 6-yard box. Coughlin did really well to roll over to the back post, heads it back.
Make them make an error or two, try and get it tight to them where you can actually regain possession.
McCormack and Coyle competing for that one, and it's just broken to McCormack, who did well there. Another St. Pat's Academy graduate who's won the under 15, under 17 and under 19 League of Ireland titles at the club, and can still play 19th year for 2 more years.
Yeah, still 2 more years, and again you can just see he's one who's...
Oh, what a pass by Chris Forrester. Alfie Lewis through on goal. Alfie Lewis, what a goal for St. Patrick's Athletic. That is surely the pass of the season from Chris Forrester. We didn't even expect the chair beside us. It's an unbelievable right-footed pass by one of the best players in the country. The supporters love it. Alfie Lewis has just scored as well. I think it could be Alfie's first goal for the club, and that is an absolutely brilliant strike.
Oh, it's a great ball, but again, Jamie, it's another midfield runner. It's been the team in the second half, just midfield runners. Chris Forrester running behind, Robbie Benson running behind. This time it's actually the one who's been deepest for the whole evening is Alfie Lewis. He's decided to run it behind, but there's not many players that can play that pass, Jay. I know we've spoken about Finn Harps moving the ball and being tired, and Pat's moving it, and